Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Professor and Her Student series. There are more episodes on my channel and other series as well. And if you're after adult content or just want to support the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down below. Please leave a comment, I love hearing from you guys, and as always, I hope you enjoy. Alright, thank you. The references will be online. Remember to check them, please. You staying behind to ask a question, are you? How studious of you. Well, I'll give us some privacy then. You've changed your hair colour again. No, I like it. It suits you. I don't know how you have the patience for it, though. I can barely be bothered to brush mine. Some days I should just shave it off. But what did you really stay back to talk about? Nothing in particular. You were unusually quiet today. I would have liked to hear your thoughts on some of the chapter discussions. Well, you could tell me now. It's just the two of us. And I know you've read that text back to front 3 times over. You do have a question after all. What is it? No, I don't regret the other day. Not at all. I've maybe been a little distant because I was worried that you were the one who might have second thoughts. It would only make sense for you to have second thoughts. Well, shame on us. Here we are both assuming the worst. In fact, it was quite distracting going back to teaching you today, acting as if nothing had happened. All I wanted to do was stare at you. Because you're beautiful. I told you. I like the new colour. Your hair's not what I've been thinking about for days anyway. Your hands. No, I like your hands very much. They're lovely things. Well, you do have nimble fingers. Well, you seemed to know what you were doing. You know what you're doing right now. You don't exactly have to be this close to have a conversation with someone, do you? Oh, you do? Why is that? I didn't think I spoke that quietly. Everyone else seemed to hear me just fine for the last hour and a half. Oh, you had trouble, did you? Huh. Must be something to do with the acoustics in here. You'll have to sit in a different desk next time then. Something much closer to the front. You should be able to hear me much better then. At the very least, I'll be able to see you better. True. Much more distracting, though. Do you have other classes to get to? No, nothing for me either this afternoon. You were my last lot. In fact, I had the room booked out for the rest of the evening to work in. It's nice to have a bit of a break from my office every now and then. You're very dangerous, you know. Like a whirlpool or a riptide, you keep drawing me in. How am I dangerous? You can't tell what I'm thinking half the time. That's true, I suppose. I get told that a lot. I tend to be a little too poised for my own good sometimes. But I've told you what I'm thinking. I've told you exactly what I'm thinking. And right now, I'm thinking about how glad I am that I locked that door after everyone else left. Oh, no, I'm still cautious. Hence the locked door. I don't want anyone walking in on our conversation, but I'm also not willing to give you up. I like you too much. I enjoy your hands too much. Is this not just a conversation then? Then what is it? I always thought I wasn't much of a thrill seeker. I was always better suited to having my nose in a book than going on adventures. But here I am, grinding my heel on every ethical standard I've ever signed my name to. I have surprised myself. Have I surprised you? No. Did you really think I was looking for something illicit? Well, maybe that's a little more accurate. Maybe I was bored. I was certainly lonely. We really should get better at this whole communication thing. Especially if we're going to keep doing this. Do you want to keep doing this? So that's a yes then? You know, I always hated how these rooms didn't have windows, but I'm very glad of it now. Did you plan this? This little encounter after class? Well, because if I undo your shirt a little, I can see some lovely black lace poking through. You're too clever for your own good, you know. Far too clever. The intimidating sort of clever. Or should I undo your shirt some more then? Well, we'll have to be quiet. Yes, I can be quiet. Are you sure you can be quiet? Because you weren't very quiet the other day. We can't have any of that in here. Oh my god, you're such a smart ass. No. This does not give you extra credit. Well, I don't know, can you give me some sort of special insight into the text while you're undoing my shirt? I thought your mouth might be a bit busy for that. I don't want to stop, but like I said, we'll have to be quiet. This building is old and these walls are thin. And what have you been planning? Go on then. Show me.